Hello guys, this is George from Quick Times Mechanic. So today we had a little bit of a different rant. So for all the people that are looking for a newer car, or they're tired of putting money on their old car, I always have this rule, or I tell my customers, of course, you guys gonna say, oh yeah, of course you're gonna tell your customers this to make money out of them, right? Well, I have to make money somewhere, right? But still, so I tell my customers or other people, you have your old car, let's put it like this, if it's a 2005 Silverado, 4x4 with 5.3 V8, I tell customers, is like, if on your pickup you don't have to put more than $3,000 or $4,000 a year in repairs, you're still doing good. And I'm gonna tell you why. You think probably $3,000 or $4,000, that's quite a bit of money, right? So if your truck still, looks a little bit decent, it's not rusting out, falling pieces out of it. Your truck, let's put it like this, the transmission went bad. Some places you can put a used transmission or a new transmission or a built transmission, and your bill is under $4,000. If your car needs a rack and pinion, it's $2,000. If your car needs an AC compressor, and it's $1,600. Just X amount of repairs, right? So I tell customers, if your repairs are less than $4,000 a year, it's worth keeping your vehicle, and let me tell you why. Okay, so like say on that pickup, that Silverado, right? If I had to put $4,000 on per year or something like that, I said $4,000 is like, man, I'll probably just go buy a new car. Okay, to replace a 2005 Silverado 4x4 with something newer, let's put it like this, it's something that is going to be some sort of dependable. It's got to be at least 6-7 years old vehicle. So you're talking about a 2018 2017 Silverado. That truck, you get it for, with over 50,000 miles, that truck is still gonna be north of $20,000, maybe 30, depending on the vehicle. Depending on the Silverado. But my point is this, okay? Let's put it like this, you decide not to fix your $5,000-$6,000 truck because you don't want to put a $4,000 tranny in it, right? And you go buy a 2017 Silverado with 70,000 miles. Okay, you buy the truck. Always pay the money for a good shop to check your vehicle. That way you don't buy someone else's problems. Most of the times when you buy a used car, you're gonna be buying someone else's trouble. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Always is worth to spend $200, because if that truck has a problem on the transmission or a rear end or a suspension, even ball joints or shocks, even if it needs shocks, on that year they have coil spring struts. To replace those struts is going to be at about $1,500-$1,600. Okay, if you need all four struts and shocks, and that's just saying that needs a little bit, not much of a problem, right? On that vehicle, it's gonna be at least 30 grand, okay, or maybe more. Okay, so let's put it like this. Let's put it like $30,000 on a pickup. You put maybe $2,000 down. That goes just straight for their markup. So $30,000 right now with 10% interest rate. You're talking about, it's probably gonna be about $700-$800. $700 a month plus $150-$200 worth of full coverage insurance. You're over $1,000 already. And for that loan of $30,000, most of the time it's gonna be either 5 or 6 year. You want to get a lower payment, it's gonna be 10 years. 10 years of full coverage insurance. Make the numbers. $200, that's $2,000 a year. About $2,200, $2,400 a year on full coverage insurance. And don't get me wrong, you want the vehicle because you save some money and you can put some money down. Yeah, or that's what you had your eyes on and do that, yeah, that's of course, that's your choice. But if you just want to buy the vehicle just to, because you don't want to fix your old car, there's numbers that don't add up. You're gonna be overextending yourself because you want to pay $4,000 on a transmission. So that goes on any car. You have a 2008 Corolla that needs a timing chain, or needs a rack and pinion, or needs a struts, or a combination of all. I mean, if you don't have to put $4,000, you have to put about $4,000 to bring it back to life and be dependable. It's well worth it instead of buying a new car. Because let's put it like this: a Corolla, you want to buy something that isn't going to break down on you. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be probably about 2018, 2020, low miles, less than 30,000 miles, 40,000 miles, and still the same thing. Just keep an eye on that. I tell you, of course, you're going to say, well, you make your money out of selling repairs to people. Yeah, but do your numbers and think that what I'm saying is not wrong. Because okay, you buy that car, 2020 Corolla. It has to be north of 25, 30 grand. Registration fee, to pay your registration for a $25,000 or $30,000 car is going to be probably over $1,000. And right out of the bat, that the month that you're going to do your payment is the car payment plus insurance. Right there, you almost over those repairs. And I tell you, you already have your set on that to do that. That's fine. That's your money. But economically, you have your own car and you don't have to spend over $4,000 on repairs per year. It's well worth it. Okay, because if you buy that Corolla and you got $600-700 a month per month plus the insurance, that's about $900 every month. So in 4 months you could pay the repairs for your other car. There's some instances where the car is sort of rusted out and needs all kinds of stuff. The biggest enemy of a vehicle is if they have a lot of rust. Over here where we live, we're below the rust belt, but still they can have quite a bit of rust. Actually, if it needs repairs, and those repairs are gonna get it to where it's been out of car payments for another year, it's well worth it. So just my 2 cents. Car advice and monetary advice I can give you a little bit. Alright guys, well, we'll see you next video, and thank you.